What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tay Too Tough. So I just left the gym, got a good workout in, but I wanted to come and talk to you guys about freedom, specifically financial freedom. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that financial freedom is for you and it can be your reality. It's not about being the richest ever. It's not about having so much money, riding yachts. It's really just about freedom. A lot of the materialistic things in this world that people want, they don't need, nor is that what will fulfill them in life. But we do crave freedom, and we do crave being able to enjoy our lives and not slaving away for money and working for a corporation for years. And a lot of people end up doing that because they don't ever formulate a plan to get out of that. But the point of this video is to explain that that can be you. And it all starts with a plan on getting rid of unnecessary things in your life and really living a minimalist lifestyle. The car that I drive, it's not fancy, but it's paid off. The place that I stay in is not the best place, but it's affordable. And it's not in a bad area. I live in a good area. I live in Hawaii, but my rent compared to other people that I know is not as much. So you gotta really think about how you want your life to look and formulate a plan so you can become free from the burden of financial stress, free from the burden of having to pay bills for so long and never being able to truly enjoy your life. Because people think that the materialistic things will fulfill them, but true fulfillment is being able to live out in your purpose. And I truly do not believe that you'll be able to live out in your purpose without being financially free. And let me explain why. If you tie down with bills, you are in a survival mindset, because it's impossible for you to live in an abundance mindset when you're strapped with the things of this world. A lot of it is due to financial stress. I gotta pay rent, I gotta buy food, I gotta buy clothes, I gotta pay taxes, I gotta do this for my kids, I gotta do X, Y, Z, anything that you can think of. A lot of that is due to financial stress. Once you're not financially stressed, you get out of that survival mindset and you're able to think the next steps after that. What do I want my legacy to look like? What do I want to leave behind? What do I want to accomplish in this life? Where do I want to travel to? What do I want to give back and do for the community? You start asking questions like that once you get financially free, because now you're taken care of, and now your family is taken care of, and you can think not in days, not in months, not in weeks, but in years. You can think ahead because you're now in a abundant mindset, and you can see a clear outlook of your future because you're not worried about the day-to-day finance. You're not worried about where your next meal is coming from. You're not worried about how you're gonna pay for this and how you're gonna pay for that. That's taken care of because you're doing what you need to do financially. You're living below your means. You're paying down your debt. You're saving money. And that's how you do it. You gotta formulate that plan. So formulate yourself a plan and put it into action. You can literally live a life with no bills. And I know that might sound crazy to you, but think about it. If you live below your means for a certain amount of time and you stack so much money, you might be able to pay your house off in cash. You might be able to pay down your car in cash. You might be able to pay for your kids' college in cash. So many different things that you can do just from thinking that it's possible, formulating a plan, and taking action. It's all a numbers game. That's all being financial smart is. It's all a number game. Does this make sense on paper and numbers wise? Will this pay off for me in the future numbers wise? Will I be able to retire if I make this decision? Do the numbers make sense? If I pay this house, if I buy this house, will I be financially free? Everything is a numbers game. If I buy this car, will it set me back financially? You got to ask yourself the tough questions, and you have to think for your future self. You think it for your now self, of course you're going to buy that car. It's what's going to give you that dopamine. It's what's going to make you feel like you're doing something in life. It's what's something new. We all crave new things. We want something different. We want to upgrade. We want to feel like we're moving forward. But sometimes you have to delay gratification. And this generation is truly a microwave generation. We want things now, but getting things now is not always the answer. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes you have to put things on the back burner for something bigger. And that's the reality of this life. You won't win falling into instant gratification. You won't. Everything is not now. Sometimes you gotta put your head down and grind for a few years. Sometimes you gotta put your head down and not care about the noise. Put the blinders on. You going this way, you can't look that way. If you look the other way, you might fall off track. So formulate that plan. What will your life look like in 5 years? How will it look like that in 5 years? When will you be financially free? What's your financial freedom age? What age do you want to start working? At what age do you want to be able to truly start living life? For me, I live my life now. I feel like it will continue to get better because I'm going to continue to make smart financial decisions. And as I increase my income and continue to live below my means, then I can start living more. But I'm fulfilled now. And you have to feel fulfilled in your present moment. You have to feel good. Hey, I know I'm where I'm at. I might not be where I truly want to be, but I'm content. Because sometimes you got to be content with where you at. I know I've grinded. I put in my hours, and I know where I'm at. It's just where I'm at right now, and I'm content with that. You got to be content with where you at, but know that you destined for more and keep working. Because sometimes you're going to get to that next goal, and you just going to keep craving more and more, and it's like, when will it truly fulfill you? And that's why I preach minimalism and living below your means and not giving into consumerism. Because once you fall into consumerism, it's hard to get out. Once you want to keep up with the Joneses, it's hard to get out. I'm honestly scared to buy a new car. I'm honestly scared to start leveling up my life too early, because once I get into that, I know that I'm probably not going to want to stop. So I'm content with where I'm at right now. I know what's coming in my future. And I know when I start leveling up, I've already prepared myself mentally. I've already prepared myself to know that these things don't make me. I am still me, and I'm already free. I'm already financially free. I got God in my life. I've got people that love me. I don't need validation from anyone else. And that's what you need to know when you make your plan for you. You can literally travel the world. You can go see things. You can meet new people. You can figure out how to work and live a life without having to clock in. You can figure out how to clock in, make your dreams a reality, and then never have to work again. It's so many different avenues, but people are so rigid and think that there's one way. There's not one way. There was never one way. They tricked you into thinking there was one way. They tricked you. They made you go through school, and they made you into a robot. They made you into an obedient person. They made you into someone that doesn't dream, or at least that's what they tried to do. But if you're watching this and you understand what I'm saying, and you don't want that to be you, start working out. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.